Look, they'll disappear when. Yep. They'll disappear, innit, if we don't heal them. And she was using this. You restore additional 2 every time you heal another creature. So did it go offline or what? Maybe. So anyway, it seems to be okay. Okay, so anyway, Horizon Road. Which way is it? Mr. Jones. Right down this way.
Got to keep moving.
There you can go either way. Or down. Wonder if I missed anything around here. Yeah, this way. Wrong way, look.
What's that?
Alright. Useless trinkets. Need weapons and guns. Lots of guns. They were going the wrong way. Isn't it this way? Like One Piece this, remember One Piece? They didn't really show that aspect of One Piece, but they get lost a lot. All the time. So anyway, that's what it is. One Piece playthrough. Even with the map in the hand. Go the wrong way. Isn't it? Like Naruto. I'm doing it my way. Isn't it?
Let's see.
So, where are you? Horizon Road. Is it over here? Remember here? This way. This is the way. Save it. Check the map. Look. We've been there, remember? Let's go over this way. Are you guided? Oof, almost flame. Sometimes she likes to flame herself. Yep. Look. Mountain pass. Alright. Oh yeah. What is it? What is it?
A dragon rider. My kin are near.
It would be too much to hope that's nothing to do with us, wouldn't it?
Alright then, steamy windows. Spectacles almost steamed up. Search for the signs of a Gith Yankee crash near the mountain in the northwest. Alright, good. So, that's where we're going. So we crouch down. You want to guide yourself. Who's the one, the survival expert actually? Who's the Bear Grylls of the group? What is this one, the middle one? It's called survival. Here it is. Wisdom, so well, most likely it's going to be Shadow. Yep, so that's good. Alright, let's go. Look, who are you? Let's check. Probably tiefling, right? We're pretty friendly to the tiefling. for the moment. Look, just give it. Send them to what's his name? Fallen tree. Okay, we'll sit down then. Sit down. Let From stop talking.
Still alive. So that's progress.
What are you doing? Hold up before they see you, Gresham.
Who they exactly? Whatever you just called me, I didn't like the sound of it. Watch your tongue. Now let's do this one. Who's they?
Look, down there. That lot are swarming all over the bridge.
That lot.
I don't know what they want, but it can't be good. I'm going to find another way around. You ought to do the same. Unless you're looking for a fight, that is.
Seems you have good survival instincts. Maybe you should join me. But you're not gonna join, so let me just say, who are you?
Nobody. Just another harassing fool trying to stay alive. There's plenty of us around.
Seems you got good instincts. Why don't you join?
What? Just follow you around? I go my own way. Alone.
Bye.
Rag. That's it. I'm getting out of here.
See you. So that reminds me. At the right time, you gotta
My
call
faith
our
will guide me.
favorite follower.
Have to keep pushing.
How could I forget?
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
Istik.
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Stop wasting time, Maratha. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
Alright. That guy's straight on point. He's not wanting any deviation from the plan. Surgical strike is what he's talking about. Not fraternize with the locals. See, I pressed it. Alright. Everything's going well. You can save it. And cast everyone's favorite spell. Guidance. Nothing wrong with getting guided, alright? We all need a little bit of guidance every now and then. Let's go over there and see what's cracking. Remember this wooden barrel? Best friends. Like this. Alchemist, fire, smoke, holy water. I should give all this to, you know what I mean? Just long. Right. I don't throw stuff anymore. You can take it. So what else? Balsam. Might as well look around, isn't it? It's not a rush. Who's in a rush? You or me? So it could be loot over here. Let's just, you never know. When you run around, sometimes you will say deception. Although, you know, maybe there's nothing there. You never know. But jump over here and take where are we going? Speak to the gift. Tell me what to do. Why is the group not following anyway? What's that about? Sometimes the game's doing that. You know what I mean? Why is they not following? Is this an invisible wall or what is it? Uncharted territory. It's not even worth picking up. You should remove that shit from the game. That's what I'd do. That's what I would do. I'd remove useless items from the game that don't do anything. Look. Crafting, holy water, scroll of darkness, pretty good stuff. Take it. So there's nothing here as well. Look. Map. Done. Every pixel will be clicked on. Thorough playthrough. 101%. Can he go down here? We've been here before. It's, where is this? It's, maybe we are. Let's get out of here. Can you do anything else? Burrow. So I wonder what that is about. What about over here? Nah. I don't think so. I doubt it. It's not Tomb Raider, is it? Don't need to go overboard. Jumping around and trying to climb up. You never know. Could be Tomb Raider. Sometimes you gotta jump around a lot in this game. Look. Boing. You should have put that sound in. Been telling them on the officials forum. Dear Larian, when you jump, the problem with the sound. Doesn't say boing. Real close. See? Same old story. Why is the road closed if we've paid the road tax? We paid the toll. And now you're saying the road is closed. Does that make sense? So you lot following or not? Look, they're just frozen. Look, they're like ghosts.
A red dragon. I envy its light. Would the time rode such a steed? A crash must be near. Come, my kin await.
It's funny, man. Surely it's not safe. Let's go. I thought you were going already. Turned out we were in a conversation. Look. So now that's why they won't follow. Kidrick, we must speak. Who said that? She's gone. Thingamajig is not even in the team anymore. Should have taken all the money off her. That's what I'm saying to you. Yeah. So yeah, let's
What to do?
continue.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
She doesn't obey anyway. Look, she give me all of her gear? Couldn't make it up. Couldn't make it up. Heavily encumbered. So did she give all her weapons and stuff? Or what? And like the heavy armor. Shit. So, I got an idea, look. I don't even need to go to the camp. Just do it from here. Send the heavy stuff. Did it sort it by weight? Oh, it's done by the equipment. Look, all these camp supplies, man. Send them to the... Look, boom. I think I'm fine now, look. No, I'm still heavily encumbered. Backpack. I'm not even gonna loot anymore. Center camp. Still heavily encumbered. Oh, no, I'm good. See? Let's get out of here. I'm gonna ask for Shadow
I wonder what the next move is.
to guide me. Should I use that other weapon now? Ah, it's alright, faithful engagement. Soldiering on. Oof.
Ryder, my time is short. Lead me to...
Shh. Such a familiar tone. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin clean from your meat. Yet you are not bleeding. For I am nothing if not merciful. Your name, child.
I will be speaking on her behalf.
Imbecile! Stay back!
Now, child, your pet means to speak. Tell me, pet, why shouldn't I run you through this instant?
Because I'm far more intimidation ion than you. You sprain your wrist trying. Cool. Pay the fool. Don't you see I got these bliss bars popping? Easily gonna succeed. Oof. How do you like me now? Can you see the mask that I got on my face?
Senseless creature. I don't want to dull my blade on your overly thick skull, but your bravery amuses me. Finally, I find a wolf in a world of lowing cattle. You may live for the moment. Now, we seek a weapon taken from a vessel that fell from the sky. Understand, Mystic?
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon that Voss seeks is the same one the Absolute's followers are hunting. It's the artifact that she carries.
The thing is, the approval went down. I need the approval to be high quickly. So that's the thing. There's no point in continuing. It's alright to see it, but I wouldn't recommend tanking your, or sinking I should say, or you know, destroying your companions. What's the word? Let's even see what's the word. I forget what they call it. Approval. You want high approval, right? Sometimes it will increase their abilities different ways. Where is it? Look, approval. See what I mean? So why not make sure it's going all the way to the positive side?
Light on my feet.
Ryder, my time is short. Lead me to...
Shh. Such a familiar tone. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin clean from your meat. Yet you are not bleeding. For I am nothing if not merciful. Your name, child. Lae'zel. Proud, regal even. You will call me Gestil Kithrak.
Voss, Knight Supreme, the Queen's silver, the Queen's sword.
I am who you say. A gate vessel has fallen from the sky, Lae'zel. Thieves aboard have taken a weapon most precious. It is polyhedric in shape and inscribed with the sacred runes of our people.
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon that Voss seeks is the same one the Absolute's followers are hunting. It's the artifact that she carries. Her mind focuses. The Gith's suspicions cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is right within their grasp.
Take word to your creche. You are to join our search. Speak up, child. Affirm your mandate.
Yeah. Is it critical fail? Alright, brilliant. Roll again.
You honor me with this duty, Kithrak. I shall alert my caretaker with haste.
The Kithrak nods, content with Lae'zel's answer.
You serve your queen well, child. Take your slaves and hunt those who escaped the gate ship. They must carry the weapon. I fly now to Vlaakith, our undying queen. She will see your faith rewarded in this plane and ours.
A current of deception carries Voss's words. Wherever he flies, it is not to Vlaakith.
To Danos! To the sky!
Damn it all! You did well to intervene, vexed as I am to admit it. The Gestil Kithrak would have flayed our skin and left our carcasses to burn in the sun. All for the sake of the artifact that we carry. The creche is near, this much we know. We follow the path forward and into the valley. No one, not even the ignoble Gestil Kithrak, will keep me from my purification.
Alright. No problem. Not a problem, alright? Relax. So, who's gonna speak with this corpse over here?
Let's get on with it.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Your profession.
Miller, in Elturel, before its fall,
What are you doing?
seeking path, Baldur's Gate.
Did you find a way?
Risen Road, cross wooden bridge.
Alright, we'll look out for it. And, right.
You, son of Gara.
He's Zoro's friend.
Fellow scout, Druid's Grove.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
We ran out. That was really helpful information, thank you. Alright, thanks. Got an apple. Camp supplies, I even know. Keep them. Take the money though.
Just check for anything useful. Onward, ever onward.
Nice. Hey, it's good. Pick it up. Someone needs it. Liz could use it. So, onwards. No need to take a long rest yet. With all these spores kicking off. Mountain pass. I see. That means it's Act 2, isn't it? So I think that's the end of the spores, you know, because there ain't nothing else to do apart from talk to everyone in the camp and do a long rest. Oh, can you go there? Or did we just go there? Fine. Need to do a wheelie. What's his name? Evil Knievel. Can you fly over there? Probably they just don't want you to go there, right? It's hard to tell in this game. So, it's done.
Seems the Githyanki are keen to reclaim the artifact I carry. I can't afford that to happen. In fact, none of us can. That thing is shielding us somehow. I don't want to know what happens if we lose it.
Alright. Let's not find out. There must be more to the artifact. You were sent to take it. You must know why. It's important. The artifact is shielding us, but ultimately you wish to give it away, question mark. Something has to give.
A problem for another time. Hopefully we'll no longer be in need of protection by the time my mission draws to an end.
Alright. You kept that idol of Shah from Grimforge?
Of course. I couldn't leave such a treasure behind. I'll find it a place of honor in the camp. I suppose I owe you my thanks. Unlikely I'd have found this without you leading the way. In any case, it was certainly not what I expected to find in the Underdark.
Alright.
I wonder... perhaps this is connected to the Dark Justiciars. This is no coincidence, I'm sure of it. I need to keep an eye out for more signs. Learn more about the Justiciars' presence in these lands. It could be important. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church.
Very well.
Thank you. I should have known you'd be understanding.
Why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
So you knew more than you were letting on before. I hope you'll be more honest in the future.
I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor.
Alright, why would Shah subject you to such a thing?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
Alright, what causes it to hurt?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
How can you manage?
It's less difficult than you might imagine when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Alright. I want to talk to you about your Shah worship.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
Didn't mean to pry.
Fine. Just keep out of matters that don't concern you.
Alright. Well, Blissbot, I have no problem with Shah worshippers if that's what concerns you. Oh. Success, her attitude changed all of a sudden.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
She doesn't sound very appealing. Heard Shah worship is vilified by many, forbidden outright in parts. Honestly, your faith is your own concern. You won't judge one way or the other.
Curious. Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
Alright, tend to advise them. I want to get to know you more.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
Alright. Tell me something about yourself.
What, besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
Interesting. Can't swim. That's exactly anything else you care to share? Well, you've been flown between the planes of existence, but you've never been swimming? It's funny. How can you say you can't swim? Why not? Sure she can. Yeah, let's pick this one. Number 1, you'll have to point out night orchids if you pass them.
It's a deal.
Look, approve. Anything else you like to share?
No, I can't.
No,
I mean, I literally can't. There's certain things I can't remember right now. Shah's secrets must be preserved above all else. All who worship her know this. I have had certain memories suppressed, voluntarily, so that I can serve Shah without compromising her. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
Interesting. Let's just turn to other matters, you know. I want to continue. Seems extreme.
Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
What do you think about all what we've experienced?
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
Alright. You must have thoughts about our stowaways. What will you do if we actually manage to remove the tadpoles? How am I holding up? Let's just find out. That's her approval ring.
How are you holding up?
Yep.
Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did.
Alright, so it sounds good.
And never will again.
Okay then, cool. Thank you. So let's check the quest log. Is definitely updated. Companions. Yeah, we'll get there. Just talking to everyone. So let's
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Talk to Gale. Then we'll talk to Will.
Githyanki patrolling these wilds is an unexpected surprise. Whatever they seek, they'll not hesitate to kill us if we stand in their way.
They've gone. Pretty much. Let's save it. You think of having a vampire in our camp?
I know what it is to hunger. And I know what it takes to keep that hunger under control. He's done that so far, despite his condition. So long as he sates his appetite elsewhere, I'm happy to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I never used bite yet. If you feel the magic overtaking you, what are you gonna do?
If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
Menace 2, Society 3. I was wondering about the Mighty Lord you told me about in his story.
Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistril, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like. To be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel. And with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistril sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistril, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more, an event that came to be known as Karsus's folly.
Alright, did he almost succeed? Not really. All the magic was gone? Just to say, but he almost succeeded.
If it takes the death of a god to stop you, I'd say your ambition has gotten somewhat out of hand. Not that I'm one to talk, of course. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. Try to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
Alright, number 1. Why do you need magic?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war.
I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone. An eruption the size of Waterdeep, I think my exact words were.
Alright, that's the end of that. So now we can talk with Will.
The Gift Knight is as merciless as the dragon he rides. That we still have our heads is nothing short of a miracle.
Number 1. How did you become the blade?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
It's like, is it Merkel's story or whatever? Merkel. That one touched my heart as well. What? act could be finer than saving a life. You must have felt proud. And he named you the Blade of Frontiers. Whatever came out of the boy, I wonder. Goblins? Pitiful vermin, easy to kill, hardly worth getting worked up about.
I left him with his uncles. 5 years on and he's flourishing. If only every child was so lucky. I mourn the ones I could never save, whose cries I never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
Isn't everyone a barbarian?
It was an even bloodier day, and a stronger foe. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Talk about something else.
By all means.
Alright. So, what's your approval anyway? Let's check. It's fair. Fair. Very good. That's good. Who else? Carl. Got some stuff for her actually.
That contraption's a hot ticket item. Might not be our last scrap for its sake.
How do you get that in your chest?
The year, 10 year. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlak, a knock-knee delinquent from the outer city, with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected a lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
Go on then.
I'll mete out the best ones, bit by bit, so you always have a reason to keep me around. Clever, right?
Right, what this boss?
Guy named Gortash. Politician, inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job, a good job, with people I liked, doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
Right, well, if we fix the engine.
Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pines.
Alright, what does the engine do?
Gives me energy, power.
But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control.
I don't remember.
If I'm excited at all,
I didn't see
angry,
anything.
nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
Ooh. You must be pent up. I wouldn't mind that myself. I've never been one for too much contact. Let's just pick them all. What's that been like? Let's just ask. What's that been like? And then she'll like, oh, what do you think? Oh, sorry.
Agonizing. God's what I wouldn't give for a hug. A pat. Anything. You've never met anyone so desperate for a hug as this one right here. Pathetic perhaps, but true. It's my lot to bear, and I bear it badly. Oh well. Can't have it all, can you? Not today, at least.
There you go, hug. Go and ask Shadowheart. See you there. So I guess it's good to talk to Wallow as well. Styrian.
If the Gith are looking for that artifact, then we may have something valuable on our hands. And it's a powerful weapon to boot. Things are starting to look very interesting.
I see. But vampires don't walk into homes without an invitation. So about you biting me. There's a monster hunter after you. Didn't we already deal with the monster? What do you think is waiting for us at moonrise? Let's do this. There's a monster hunter after you.
Not anymore. Which is all that matters, really.
Isn't that mean that you should approve because I helped you with that one? But why was he hunting you? What did you do? The next time someone comes looking for you in your room. What if there are others? He might not be alone.
Oh, there'll be others. I'm sure of that. If Cazador sent one peon after me, he'll send another.
And who is Cazador exactly?
Cazador Sar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate, the patriarch of his coven and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
You sure Cazador behind this?
It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
You can't hold every girl responsible. So why send one after you now? He appeared just when you needed him. Sounds convenient. Why would Monster Hunter serve Cazador? He's a vampire. Come on, man. Boom.
Maybe he was just drawn to the smell of
Doesn't matter what you pick.
The point is, I have history with these barbarians.
Unless it's an insult.
Cazador was sending a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back.
Okay. You're safe with me, don't you worry. How concerned should we be?
Concerned? Do you know the power Vampire Lord possesses?
No.
He can change shape,
Level 50.
turn into mist, call walls to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into a camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
Alright, what do you suggest? Can he do that? Just walk into our camp?
Probably not. He has to rest in his crypt during the day. I've never known him to leave Baldur's Gate, but he has no end of lackeys. He'll send someone else in his place.
I don't care about.
We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight. We can probably make an exception for Will. Probably.
Funny. How does someone become a vampire? I thought vampires gonna walk into homes. I think it's way for us. So let's talk about this buying business.
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
I didn't nibble. He goes, maybe that. I need to know how we'll feed you in the future.
No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway. After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons, teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm?
So that's
They're
how
just
it's
as
gonna be done.
dead.
Gotta do it in the first human enemy, I guess, to make Steven happy. Otherwise, you get bloodless on you, blood loss or something, -1. So that's the thing. But I never took a long rest, so maybe as long as he don't bite you, you know, let him bite some. All right, but I'll be watching. I don't. You can't feed on people, animals only. I'm not against you feeding, no. Okay, yeah, but only if we talk about it first.
Of course! That sounds eminently
So we're
reasonable.
not gonna have to.
I shall wait patiently until you suggest we dine together. But until then, no more late-night surprises.
Okay.
You have my word on that.
So that's that done. I thought vampires don't walk into homes.
We can't. And yet I crossed the threshold like moonlight through leaves. This worm is a powerful little beast, isn't it?
Sounds like you enjoyed it.
What's not to enjoy? I can walk in sunlight, trespass upon any home, manipulate minds. I'm the most powerful vampire in the realms. Granted, the looming doom is an issue, but why not enjoy the benefits while we can?
How does someone
It's
become?
simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire.
In theory, you'd have to drink Kazdor's blood to be free.
Free and a true vampire, capable of creating my own cover. Yes. Although, I'd settle for just killing the bastard. I wouldn't be a true vampire, but I'd be free of him.
Tell me about it.
What's to tell? I was sired by a vampire named Cazador. Everything before that is so long ago it's ancient history. And everything that came after, well, I'd rather not reflect on it.
Fair point. Is there any point in asking this? Not really.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past?
See?
I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
How will you turn?
I was attacked. A gang of vagrants, a tribe of wandering Gur, took issue with a ruling I'd made. They beat me to death's door when Cazador appeared. He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be.
What do you remember before?
I was a magistrate, working to keep the peace in Baldur's Gate, imprisoning troublemakers, that kind of thing. I can't remember much, truth be told. Centuries of torment will do that to you.
What do you think waiting for us at the tower?
Who knows? Drow, mind flayers, death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers, if we can convince the right people to talk.
Thank you. Alright, who else? Shadow Heart, we already talked. It's, who's left? Liz? Can you talk to Liz? What?
Speak quickly.
Look unusual.
I expect I am your first.
Never heard of you till just now.
I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Come on now. Don't use the N-word over here. As if you're done fast now.
Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified.
Alright. Alright, let's not nosy into each other's business. Do you know much about mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a crash. You do well to observe more and question less.
You know what happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
So we can't let that happen. Try to suppress your right. That's not going to happen. We will find a cure.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed. This is good news.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Yep, we're gonna do a rest in a minute. And you stop talking to me all the time. Is it me, or have you been looking at me differently?
I have a confession.
What?
I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
Okay, thank you. Can I assume a compliment is incoming? I thought you were cruel, stubborn, and judgmental. Anyway, let me just say this one.
Now, well, you've earned my respect and more still. You've proven your wits. You are efficient and dominant, in and out of battle. You've proven your courage. I swear you would tear the horns off one dragon to plunge into another. And you're hardly bland. Your scent alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hair stand on end.
Alright, cool. I've just got one word. Yuck. Hold on, are you coming to me? If you respect me so much, then why are you such a prickly grouch?
If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the undying Queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be, say what I must be, to survive every beast I face and every wound I bear. Enough talk. I will be plain. I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later. But I want it all the same. Do you?
Let me think about it. I've not met all of the companions yet, so sure thing I've been wanting a hot gift girlfriend. I'm flat, but the answer is no.
Your loss, I fear. One day soon, you will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt, and you will wish you could return to this lost moment.
How did you know? I'm not gonna pick that. Let's not do that line of questioning here. How do you reload? Quick load. 57 seconds. Otherwise we're gonna have to reload several hours and weeks and months, potentially years and decades back into this moment, and then, you know, continue, unless I do what's happening right now. So maybe we don't need to talk to her too much, if you get what I'm saying. Because you don't say, there's no option to, let me think about it. It's too late now. It's either yes or no. That's what it said. I'm sure there's more companions. We'll talk to you. Pretty sure everything's... Look, where is she again? Then we'll talk to Volo.
Speak! Quickly!
So just don't pick 3.
I expect I am your first.
I've crossed paths with Gift before.
And they didn't cut you from navel to neck. Well, perhaps they were otherwise occupied. I am still getting used to people like you. I know of your kind, but that large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
Okay, let me be silent.
Yes, best to keep quiet, lest any drivel leak from your lips. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place.
Alright, Princess. It's like Princess Leia. So that's
I
it.
understand much more to the... It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question... Yes, in great detail. Then you have ceased to exist. And my words forged this. We must... The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
Leave. See, that will do. And then if you want to do romance, just continue with the remaining. So who else is to talk? I think everyone's done, right? Talk to everyone, so then we can talk to Volo, or whatever you're called.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here.
Thank you.
I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
What do you know about mind flayers?
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
Alright. Found one of them. And the parasites, do you know anything about them?
As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you?
Well, protagonist. Killed one. You know, my brain.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
If only your disbelief could alter facts.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You! Infected by a mind flare? Ridiculous! Isn't it?
Examine.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I can quickly... Oh, dear sweet God!
Look at the shine. Hurry up.
I mean, yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Good, see? Good timing. Folk hero, the bard with 9 lives. Will is inspired. Why? So... rescue Wallow. Having such a scholar might be useful. Remedial rhythms. You're inspired now by using bard. You gain temporary hit point. Pretty good. But we're not going to use it. Maybe use it temporarily. You know, switch it and then switch it out for the temporary. So. Okay, it said we got more information now actually about the crash. Is it true? Alright, done. So basically let's just press the button real quick. Don't have enough. Obviously we do. So where's the box? I don't see it. See it. talking to one more person.
I thank you for the invitation to your camp. It's, well appointed, not too crowded, perfect for thinking. And I've been doing just that.
Alright.
It's about Wulbrin. We know he's been taken to Moonrise Towers, and we know I'm going to save him. The problem is this. A preponderance of evidence that I am a terrible adventurer. I'm not sure I should trust Wulbrin's fate to, well, me. You've done so much already. I'm hesitant to prevail upon you again. But I can't risk recapture. I barely escaped last time. You'd do it then. You'd look for him.
Alright.
That's very decent of you. Thank you. There's something else you should know. Something I can no longer ignore. I know you've learned about the gnome's pursuit of rune powder, but do you know what it truly is?
It's Tears of a Dragon. Let's use Bard.
That myth has come to life. The Iron Hand gnomes have proven the impossible. Rune powder is real, and they have it in their possession.
Okay, where is it?
To Baldur's Gate, I expect. I don't know what they plan to do with it, but something of that power turned loose in the city. It could be carnage. Wulbrin must know their plans, and we must find him.
Can you tell me about Moonrise Tower?
I haven't been there myself. The area around it is, well, cursed. Terrifyingly so. I did hear something interesting, though. There are shades that plague the path to the towers. Shades that fear not steel, but light. Dwergar, who mentioned it, sounded truly traumatized. It was almost amusing.
Alright, find girls, stop dying high gnomes, yay!
I'd kiss you, but neither of us deserve that. Thank you.
So you didn't gonna say, oh, I'll give you this reward? Didn't even bother to say it. It's something like just
Like what?
I don't know. Your smoke powder bombs? Are you an alchemist? You tell me about yourself. What do you do if Wolverine is dead? Smoke powder
Alchemist, tinkerer, adventurer.
Maybe you're gonna
curmudgeon.
trade.
I wear many hats, most with great enthusiasm. Thank you for noticing.
Okay. Do you trade?
Barkus Root is my name. Baldur's Gate is my home. Back in the city, I offered my expertise to the highest bidder. I was quite popular, too. I'm not picky about my customers.
You do full run.
I suppose I'd be very, very sad. Then, after a while, I'd find whoever killed him and put a smoke powder bomb in their trousers.
Alright. Interesting. So, now we can end the day. Finally. You have enough. Good acting, good acting.
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
Good acting. Blink away to discomfort. Rub your hands.
The ache builds as you squeeze your hands together. Were your fingers always so thick? Your skin always so sticky?
Chukil gape blacketh Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
Deception. Oh, it's all the same. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oof. Okay. Could have been anything. Who knows?
Take it. One motion across the neck.
No one is tight.
Chuk. A splendid ruse. My anger is surpassed only by my respect. I will wait. But know this, I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all. I came just in time. You are transforming.
Who the hell are you?
Your salvation. And not for the first time. I saved you before.
I don't remember that. It's not how I remember it at all.
And I'm here to save you again. Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
Take the hand off it till you get up on your own. Come on, man. Get up on a barbarian, man. Get up on your own.
Independent. Good. We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it, nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it.
Funny.
fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. You'll feel better. I promise.
So it's up there now, and that's where we're gonna continue on. Look, the dog came, scratch. So yeah, we'll continue in the next episode of Baldur's Gate.